Hey everyone! It's good to see everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Trapped in the Mists, our Curse of Strahdale here on the RPG Storytelling Twitch and YouTube channels. Oh, it is good to see everybody. Thanks for sticking with us, everyone out there in viewer land. My throat was not with it. I can't remember if I mentioned it on camera last episode, but it still had not rebounded last week, so we had to take the week off. But we are back. We are going strong. I am 85%, I'll say, which is plenty more than I was before. So we'll keep this rolling and keep going with it. Yeah, so thanks to everyone who's joining us live. I appreciate you out there. If you are watching on the VODs, that's okay too. I appreciate you as well. Sometimes it's just not in the schedule to sit down for an extended period of time and watch a block of time every week. Which ironically I'm realizing is like within the last 20 years because that's how TV has worked forever until just like 10 minutes ago. Um, but yeah, with that adaptation, a lot of people here sometimes, not others. So having the videos on demand on YouTube is right there for your convenience, and I appreciate you guys out there as well. If you are looking to jump to the lives from the VODs on YouTube or vice versa from the VODs from the lives to the VODs, and you're having trouble finding wherever you're trying to get to, rpgstorytelling.com will get you the link tree to all of the socials on all the platforms. I know that we have YouTube, Twitch, Patreon. If you want some behind the scenes stuff, I'll let Sarah talk a little more about that in a minute. And I know that there's some other ones coming down the pipe if they aren't out just yet. So keep your eyes peeled. Get on the mailing list on rpgstorytelling.com to know when everything releases and we get some new stuff going. And while you're on there, you might as well check out the merch. We got some good stuff. We got mouse pads with DM screen information. So even if you're playing virtually, you got it all at your fingertips still. If you don't have it memorized like me, one of the OGs. And by OG, I mean somebody who's been doing it a long time. I am by far not an OG. Um, we got some good merch. We got some good like t-shirts and notebooks and pencils and
Stickers.
stickers and bath
Posters.
towels and posters, and it's all kinds of good stuff, guys. You should go. You should definitely have a Trapped in the Mist themed house, and then you should buy a second house so you can decorate that one Myths of Gaia.
Yes.
Sarah, what I miss? What else? What else you want to plug?
See, we plugged the merch, so that's good. Yeah, our newest things on there are stickers and candles. So we've got some character-specific stickers and candles, so that helps. And then over on the Patreon side, I just posted like a half hour before game started tonight. The preface and introduction sections, a whole 21 pages worth of Living Tongue of Dragons, a Draconic language primer. So you can get a sneak peek for the primer and what it entails. So it's got some history in there. It's got some explanation of breath and how to sound things out. It's even got an alphabet with actual meanings and pronunciations and things like that.
Nice. That's so cool. Because if you want to do like an accent inspired by, then you'll have like how the sounds are produced, so you can like maybe dip into that and make things a little bit breathier or roll the R's or that's so cool.
No, it's not even just accents. It's actually draconic words.
Oh right, yes. I meant in addition.
Yes.
Like if you want to put an accent on your common, you could make it like that's
very much so.
Man, so cool. Amazing.
Yep. So
yeah, go check it out.
We've got that on there. I'm still deep into writing it all. I'm at like 160 some odd pages right now, and it'll probably wind up being close to about 400.
Yikes.
And then I'm still
My.
working on Myths of Gaia stuff, and then also starting the early stages of writing the living tongue of the Aoshi, which is the Fey language.
Huh, lovely. We love that. We love that. Well, if that isn't reason to get over on that Patreon and get some behind the scenes access, I don't know what is.
Yes.
My goodness, it's some good stuff here. But I think it is high time, shall we say, to slip back into the mists and allow them to take us back to the shrouded land of Barovia, where there is no sun and whose skies are always overcast by the thick clouds of the mists. As it is now, so has it been for decades, centuries passing as has each before it. The people here are born, they live, and they die, and some even find themselves unlucky enough to live through another turning of the cycle, when the mists and the shadowy creatures that inhabit them deem it time to wake the Count from his slumber and capture souls from beyond their borders to torture the denizens here. And this is where our story continues. Gawain, what happened last time?
So last session, we uh, had just come from the eastern side of the Lake Zarovich, where we had met up with Esmeralda and Van Richten. Van Richten was absolutely torn to fucking shit. He lost a leg. He was cursed. He couldn't heal. It was bad. Uh, Nedro was able to dispel the curse. We were able to heal him up, not all the way, but apparently enough. As we decided that we needed to get him back to Vallaki as soon as possible to get him to heal. We took the Vardo and made our way back towards Vallaki, and after getting about, I don't know, like less than 5 minutes out, uh, Nedro spotted Alejandro materializing,
Technically, I
shooting.
didn't. I got caught off guard. We all did.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I think DM narrated as you were the first one to see him as it happened.
Yeah.
You were the only one who succeeded on the
No, I thought I failed
No.
at it. I
no,
failed at
you
perception
failed, but everyone else had disadvantage because you were the only one facing back.
Yeah,
Because
that was it.
if I had noticed, it would have let me counter, but because I didn't, I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Orion being the only one to notice and unfortunately unable to act in time. Van Richten
Speak
was
up,
hit with
bro.
what was he hit by? What was the spell?
Harm.
Harm. Alejandro hit him with a harm spell, expecting to drop him in one hit. He did not. Um, we got him healed up over the course of, as combat initiated, we got him healed up, and we had wolves come in, and these aren't normal wolves or dire wolves. These are like, what were they called? Like guardian
Guardian
wolves?
Wolves. Oh.
Guardian Wolves was the name of the stat block. But they were massive. They were huge, and were the beefiest you've seen.
Mhm. Short of the dread touch things we've researched.
Mm-hmm.
There were also the brides showed up at one point on gloom stalkers, which are these giant shadowy like wyvern like entities. Um, we absolutely fucked them up. We got fucked up in the process, but we did make sure that no one died or went down. Took down all the wolves. We didn't, unfortunately, we were like this close to getting one of the brides. And Alejandro, if he didn't have Bucephalus, his ass would have been grass.
Mm-hmm.
Like 100%.
If he didn't have legendary resistance, his ass would have been grass.
That's
That
true.
too.
Uh,
even with Bucephalus, but
but we pick up with us returning back to Vallaki with Van Richten and Esmeralda. We were originally, it was supposed to be like a hand wave to the next morning, but there were some things that we wanted to do before then.
mm-hmm.
They
Absolutely.
just,
Yeah, so you guys do make it back safe and sound to Vallaki, unaccosted, on your journey back, you can't help but cast some anxious would perhaps be too strong a word, but concerned glances at the waterline as you guys return back to areas where you can see like watermarks on the like the piers where it's like several inches like significantly and noticeably lower than it used to be. Um
I figured it
and
out.
oh boy.
Strahd has put a whole bunch of AI data centers, and they're just taking up water with every query he asks.
What is the party going to do next? Here's my experience with the party. Wow, they sound like a bunch of real jerks. Here's what I would expect them to do next.
He's got to stop asking questions. There's gonna be no water left.
There should be no. Gosh, there's a Chat GPT translation into Barovia and Strahd, but I can't think of it right now. I'm sure there's something that we can find. However, you guys do make it back to Vallaki. Again, noticing those lowered water levels, and knowing that something's coming. However, it hasn't arrived yet, and you can only do so much with what you have. As you arrive back in the city, the evening is yours. It is, goodness gracious, it was like,
Oh, hold on. I have this. I have the times written down as well.
it was like 10 o'clock when you got there.
Um,
Ooh, also, just in case you forgot, Ares died.
Oh yes,
yes, it's
Ares
on the
got
list.
murked.
On the list. Um, it was 8:30 when we intimidated the shit out of those lichens.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, and when you guys turned and left the, let's see, because it would have been 10 o'clock when you got there, picked him up, came back, so it's probably pushing 12:30 when you arrive back at the, let me re-plot it out just to make sure.
Um,
Loft.
it was over an hour to get back after the fight, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
During that time, could we have had I would ask Ivor and Ned if it was okay. Uh, but since Ares got destroyed, the fastest way to get him back is to just do a little swap-a-roo real quick and then swap back later. It'll take it basically it takes an hour instead of 24 for me to craft it. So it saves so much time.
Yep.
Um, yes, but that's if possible, I would have given or asked for Ivor to hand over the Ring of Spell Storing over to Ned.
Spell story?
What was that, buddy?
Do I even have that?
Yeah, remember it's the thing we just bought from the Bastani merchant. When we
Oh,
dropped all that gold. Yeah, it was one of the things we bought.
all right. Gotcha.
It's just we threw it to you for attunement because you had an open attunement slot basically.
Hmm. Yeah.
But in this context, it's just faster to use it as a summoning hack.
Yeah, pop it now because why would we not use it later? Yeah.
Yeah, especially if we need to get around quick. Having that extra mount could be key.
Worst comes to worst, I'll fly.
That's true.
But
Hmm.
let's not have to resort to me using spell slots I don't have to.
That would also be ideal. Yes.
Never mind. I was gonna say something I completely blanked out what that was. Oh, right. Actually, I do. Did we ever add hours for the abbot today, in terms of his
Oh,
making fake dead girls or whatever?
we did
I
not.
don't. I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Nope, it's not on my notes.
So what do you
Yeah.
say, Steven?
What does that put us at?
Why did you say it like that?
I don't know.
I don't
Uh,
have the total in front of me.
oh no, I do. I'm just asking you if
Oh,
he's getting hours today.
Yeah, like normal.
How many? 8 hours? Okay, then he
Yes.
has completed a fake girl.
yes, he has. I just found a 32 out of
Very nice.
40.
Nice.
Sweet. Put that in
Cool.
my
So
notes.
now the fake girl needs a voice box and the recording. Steven, did I ever tell you what I'm gonna have her say?
Of course not. Why would you do that?
Oh, okay.
That's
I think the
fair.
party knows. I don't know if they remember.
Why would
Um,
you?
I maybe I might remember.
I'll highlight it in our chat.
Okay. Okay. Um, there was also just two other random tasks I wanted to do tonight rather than tomorrow. Um, one is more out of curiosity, and we can push that off actually if you guys think it's a bad idea. Which is we should turn the bags of holding that we just bought inside out. Basically, just
Oh,
to
are you?
not to transport us or like teleport us, but just to literally dump everything out of the bag. So if there's like, because you have to know what's in the bag to be able to reach for it. So if we don't know what's in the bag, there could very well be some like very useful things in there.
Mm. Okay.
But that's more of a when we get back situation.
Yep.
All right.
Ow. Oh. And then the other one is when we get back, I want to use the globe of scrying that we procured from the
Oh yes.
old guard,
Hmm.
or the blood mage, the order of the blood mage, I should say. I would like to scry on Andrej, the actual Andrej, because we have no idea if he's living or dead.
The answer is yes.
He could be both. Which in itself is kind of its own answer. Um, oh, that's what I was going to write. Abbott, 40 hours. And you said it needs a voice box still?
I mean, probably. We need to make some kind of voice for it, whether it's done through Ivor or any other methods.
Did
Also,
you had I'm sorry, go ahead, Ivor.
sorry. Casey, do you still have that puppet?
The
I
doll.
mean, the doll?
Wait,
I have
wait,
that.
no. I have the puppet. Or if you're talking about the little ventriloquist dummy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes, I still have the straw ventriloquist dummy in my inventory. 100%.
okay. Okay. Because like that the little doll was pre Ivor.
Was it? I thought
Oh,
we got or did we just ignore Peach when we were there the first time?
Peach has been ignored for a while.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Mm.
The first time you guys went, the I'm pretty sure Ned opened the door, or it was Ned or Sunflower, looked in the room, and somebody said something about, "Would you like to read my manuscript?" And they were like, "Nope." Clunk.
That sounds right.
It might have been Sunflower. Now that I'm thinking about it, that sounds
That
like
does
something he
that
would have
does
done.
sound like Sunflower. Yeah. No, man. Not me. Not today.
Not today.
No, not really, man. Clunk.
Not me,
But
man.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
but
yes. Go ahead.
yeah, that the little doll was pre Ivor.
Yeah. Well, the introduction of first time. But yeah.
Um, I know that question for Ned. I know that you had very specifically asked for a special kind of flesh golem,
Mm-hmm.
one that you could like basically just like a skin suit, correct? Because
Face.
he's capable of making a full. You know, Vasilka. She can speak. Now she doesn't speak as a dead ringer for Irina, but she is capable of speaking. I don't know how much functionality you wanted him to put in versus how much you guys were going to do afterward.
I figured doing the skin suit thing would be less necromancy, one. Um, and would be a little bit faster with combining it with like one of the Roombas. That was like my initial thought.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because I also thought if he was going to do the full thing, that would probably take too long because it seemed like he took a long time to make Vasilka. So it was more of a time constraint thing, and like
Yeah, so that
yeah.
will come from how well Ivor repairs the Roomba that you're sticking this on.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because you guys have a couple of like skeletons.
Sounds good.
and on that
I'll
note,
put
quick
my
question.
time into that.
One note, quick question on that.
Look,
What is the area of effect of when,
Of the summoning circle where the dark power was summoned into.
so it has
So
to
if
be
there
physically in the summoning circle.
yeah, if
Okay,
it's not in the summoning circle, he has the opportunity to do a whole bunch of stuff.
right. What I'm saying is, okay, let's say,
It would have to go with whatever's in the summoning circle.
okay, cool. Then, yeah, I just want to make sure that we're not, if we
Oh
repair this one
yes.
correctly.
Oh my, oh my. So as you guys arrive in Barovia, back in through the Zarovich Gate to the north, and clip.
How long has it been
Yes.
since the attack?
Since the attack, it's been 2.5 hours. No, one and
Ah,
a half hours. Like a humongous
it's like a
sword.
prehistoric rhino kind of creature. I forget the exact name.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. For those of
Cast Fine Steed into it.
you, mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he then unattunes from the ring, gives it back to Ivor, who can reattune to it. Over whatever period of time is going on here. Um,
It would say, and I'm able to, even if I wanted to attune from the Staff of Order. That one's forced on me.
Yeah.
And I bitch too much about having forced on me.
Yeah.
And I bitch too much about having a Blood Bowl vial to ever unattune from it. So it'll
Case that if we open this bag of holding,
unattune from it. So it'll
case that if we open this bag of holding and there's a Scrooge McDuck amount of shit in there, it's not gonna like destroy the building. A Scrooge McDuck amount of shit in there, it's not gonna like destroy the building.
Can you remind me what are we doing with this bag of holding? Sorry, I missed that.
So
Can you remind me what are we doing with this bag of holding? Sorry, I missed that.
the two bag of holdings that we got for our cannonball of total
Head
the two bag of holdings that we got for our cannonball of total
head in the world until you pull it out.
no, if you flip it inside.
Until you pull it out.
No, if you flip it inside out, everything comes out
Okay,
regardless.
got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
It just dump
Comes out
Okay,
regardless.
got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
It just dumps out like so.
Just for perfect clarification, I had I had some,
Okay, fine.
but I gave it I legitimately gave it a shot because I thought that would be hilarious.
Perfect. So yes. Do we find anything, DM? We already did. We already got Ares. He's done. That was it. He's the only one. A bunch of the mounts took damage, but he's the only one that got poofed.
Yeah. The only one that got. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a D100. Everybody roll me a D100 post that rockets out and just careens across the ground before coming to a stop.
I don't know what to do with that.
Sorry.
Somebody posted multiple items from the items in a giant's bag table from Storm King's Thunder.
Ooh, okay.
Bag table from Storm King's Thunder.
Ooh, okay. I like
Is there
that.
anything?
On the outside, as it's flipped over, just spinning before grinding to a stop. On the ground. Fence at the back of the alleyway.
Shit. I'll go grab that. Make sure it doesn't like keep going.
Ivor?
74.
74. Roll a d20.
Oh, no. I hate this. Why?
Just roll a nat 20, it's fine. Then that gets us road.
No. But what if it?
I mean, rolling it's not. You have to roll it regardless. Let's find out.
Yeah.
What's the, what is 11?
11. Is right. Exactly. Instead of rocketing out this item, just sort of like, it is large, it is heavy, it is a stone statue of a dwarf, lands face down.
Do I know the dwarf?
You'd have to go over and roll it over.
I'll write it up.
It seems like the part of the face has has broken off as it hit with a quick mending. You sure do.
So what the chances are I was going to know a random dwarf in a statue? Okay.
It's it's an uncle of yours that you didn't know, that wasn't super close, but it's one of your uncles.
Do I like this uncle? I mean, I know we're not super close, but
I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah. That's a coincidence. What are the chances that the one dwarf statue that comes out of this bag is someone I know?
You know them?
It's an uncle of mine. Hold on, I need to come up with the name real quick. Give me a sec.
I'm so glad I did this.
Yeah, it's my uncle Ismail. Don't know why he has a statue or why it's in this bag, but curious.
What did you say your uncle's name was?
I'll put it on the story time.
Ismail.
The only thing I know about him is he likes to mess with like gadgetry, a little bit like, kind of like Ivor, actually. I mean, not the exact same things, but he's like one of those types.
Does it by chance
Does
have
he
anything
have
to do with
like
whales?
longer hair?
No. Why would he have anything to do with whales, Johanna?
Ishmael. Call me Ishmael.
No, I know that. I'm saying Ned doesn't know this. That actually is the name of my grandfather and my uncle. So.
Cool.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Not Ishmael, but Ismael is how you pronounce it in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
And since Dwarven is Spanish in this world, you might as well.
So Uncle Ismail is a tech bro, though.
Yeah. Just strongly implied he's an artificer, basically.
It is what it is.
Which may potentially explain why he has a statue. Also, hold on.
DM, how lifelike does the statue look?
It's a good resemblance. It has not worn down. It still looks very good.
I'll be right back. Give me a moment.
Does it does it look scary good? Like it might be a real person petrified? Is this some
Um,
Medusa bullshit? Did we just find her Medusa's bag of holding?
give me a.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
I
We'll call
posed
this
this question to the Oh, go ahead.
we'll call this perception.
Okay.
okay. If it's perception, I'm out.
You could guide me.
I will guide you.
Perception. Could I ask Yana for assistance
On
to gain the help
perception,
action?
I do not have proficiency in perception.
That
You
actually makes a lot of
can't.
sense.
You can't sniff her.
Okay, all right. Nope, no
this
advantage,
one.
just a D4.
No sniffer.
Okay, all right. That's pretty good.
Mm.
That's pretty damn good. That's 18 on the die plus 4, so that's 22 plus 2, that's a 24. Wait.
It's good, but it's not that good.
Okay. It's not like the concerning kind of like, how did they, it's like, wow, how did they even get the little capillaries? Like,
Right, exactly. There's no. It's not capillaries. It's not individual eyelashes. It's,
Mm.
but it is very. It's a very well crafted item, but it is very clearly a crafted item.
well-crafted statue. Not a real
I
dwarf.
am really kicking myself in the ass right now because
Okay. That's dwarvish for what? Or for why?
no
Fair enough.
uh like what is it called?
What is what called?
Like when you uh take something and you I really don't have a word for it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I can't unfortunately help you on that one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, misophonia is a bitch. I was actually talking about this the other night. It's unfortunately a word that I remember quite well, which is incredibly ironic.
Hmm.
Misophonia is when it's when you have like when your brain just can't think of words. Like you can know
Yes.
the exact right context how to use it, the
Hmm.
definition, but you're like, what is that fucking word?
Yep.
Isn't
When
it?
when when you take an animal and you stuff it.
Oh,
That's taxidermy.
taxidermy. Yes.
Taxidermy. There we go. That's the
Yeah.
word I was going for.
Not quite taxidermy, but I see where your brain went. Yep.
I'm sorry. Chat, I'm sorry.
See, I was getting more like from Percy Jackson, the Medusa bit
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
where it's like
Oh.
the statue garden. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I got of like, oh, someone did that and then
Hmm.
What I miss?
threw we determined that the statue of your uncle Ismael is in fact not a real dwarf,
That's
just a
good.
statue.
Hmm.
It's been very, very dark otherwise in a dark campaign.
Would be.
As if your backstory couldn't get any more dark.
I mean, it's pretty gray. It's fine.
It's on the darker side of gray, I will admit.
I mean, I wasn't murdered yet, so. Oh wait. Technically, I was, but that was
What do you
while I
mean
was
yet?
here.
Hold on.
Permanently?
Back up.
Yeah.
What do you mean yet?
Permanently, you haven't been killed.
Yeah.
We had to go fight that fucking Modron.
I
So-
like that a lot.
So we all officially rolled and got.
Oh
the
no,
item.
we're giving him ideas.
Or is
that
there a
fight was one
round-
of my favorites. Anyway,
Or
go
is
ahead.
there a round 2 because there's 2 bags?
2 bags? Let's go again.
Okay.
Okay. Same order. Let me go first then. D100.
78.
78. What do I get?
78. It again just sort of like hits another heavy impact. This time it is a small casket.
Oh God. I'm gonna use Mage Hand to open it from a distance.
From a distance. It opens and nothing appears to happen from a distance. However, peeking in, it does. There is a all but mummified corpse inside. It appears to be. It's strange. It's elven, but elves don't bury their dead like this. This seems decidedly more. This seems decidedly more human. Elves are more like return to the earth and recycle and all of that. Reduce, reuse, recycle. But return to the earth and become one with nature. They're much more like naturalistic. This is a very human burial.
Now, I'm not telling anybody to use their resource any particular way, but I just want to know if it's a potential something that Yana can do that grim psychometry thing with. If you look at the history of it, would we be able to get information if she were to do that? If that's what it's even called, I think that's what it's called.
Grim psychometry.
Oh, also, is it being popped? Like, is my helm glowing right now?
Yeah.
Cool. Just making sure.
Darker past. Surrounding an object you're touching or a location you're present in. Yeah, for sure. That would you could absolutely look into that.
Okay. See what we get.
Yes.
26.
Nice. All right. Sinister or tragic history of an object you are touching or your current location. You have advantage. DM's discretion is suitably high roll may cause your character to experience a brief visions connected to past or locations.
I'm making them work, guys.
I know.
All right. This
so much better.
Elf.
That's so funny. I searched how did DRI and it knew exactly what I was asking. Let's see. How did he No, I want to know how he actually That's so upsetting. So as you touch the casket or the corpse?
We'll start with the casket and then move inward if needed.
Okay. Start with the casket. Your eyes, like, your head jerks back and your eyes just sort of glaze over. And you are not teleported, but you are transported in your mind to a scene of a funeral, of an interment. And this is it's there are a few figures. There's only a handful, like 4 or 5, including the cleric who is administering the final rites. The other figures seem to be adventurers. They're kitted out with gear, armor, weapons. You see like potions hanging from their belt, little trinkets and doodads. Yes, Ned.
Is Ismail there?
Oh my, that would have been something, wouldn't it? No, Ismail is not there. And the cleric goes into last rites, and goes into his spiel. He calls this individual Dritz Durden. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the last name right. Durden. And you see with the open casket, this is a dark elf who is lying here. And the casket is sealed, and then it is lowered into the ground. Dirt is heaped on top of it, and as with each shovelful of dirt, your vision gets darker and darker and darker before nothing. And then suddenly it's just raked away, and you see a number of other individuals, like effectively fantasy ski masks on, reaching down and lifting it up and pulling it out and opening up this bag of holding and shoving it in.
Okay. We'll go deeper.
All right,
Body.
give me another one.
Okay.
Ivor, you can, or Ned or Ivor, you can guidance.
Yeah,
Guidance.
yeah.
That one's only a 20.
Actually,
but I'll take a
yeah, your
guidance.
guidance is better than mine, I think.
What's his
Always a
face?
D4.
Yeah.
So that's a 27.
27. You flash through Dritz's many deaths. He is stabbed and left for dead by somebody who, in a dream logic, you know to be like a lover, and yet he is brought back. He is evaporated on the field of battle, and a goddess intervenes and reforms him, allowing him to be reunited with his adventuring group. In the dead of night, he's lying in bed before his eyes pop open as a blade drops into his abdomen, and a fight ensues. The attacker is killed, but Dritz just fades into unconsciousness before he's resuscitated by a companion of his who seems to be doing a lay on hands type maneuver. And then the final image to flash before your eyes is his it's it's out adventuring, and a bolt of lightning just descends out of the sky, as he pops up to fire an arrow, and lightning strikes him, and he is electrocuted. And it's just simply too long before he's resuscitated. And while a good friend, they aren't able to go for like the 100,000 gold or whatever it costs to like resurrect.
It's only 25.
It's only oh wait,
25,000 gold.
yeah. So yeah, they don't have the they aren't able to pull together that for him. His family, they probably, I mean, if I'm being honest, they probably could, but there's also a series of images where his family, like he's come to the, he's an old elf. He's been adventuring for a long time, and there's a moment where he asks to be allowed to let go next time. Don't bring me back. I'm tired and I am ready to rest. I'm ready to move on to the next life. And as anticlimactic as it is, being taken out by a thunderstorm, this was his final goodbye, his final act. And the companions who were with him in that encounter, that fight, are the ones that you recall standing around the casket at the funeral when he was interred. In theory, he died of natural causes, but not of old age, so you could resurrect him if you wanted to.
How much gold do we have in the party fund?
Not that much.
Of the abbot.
Mm.
No. Raised dead is only a certain amount of time. That's right. Yes.
What is it? The spell that's like has a much longer period. There's one resurrection spell that does
Reincarnate.
True resurrection.
True resurrection is the highest. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It would be fucked up if he said he doesn't want to be revived to revive him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure would be.
True resurrection is 250 years.
Oh shoot. Okay. Who knows?
Okay. What's next, DM?
That was the first roll. We get 3 more D100s.
71.
71. Roll a D6.
5.
And roll a D10.
2.
2? Okay.
A powerful robe comes out.
5 blue scales, each about the size of about this big, come out of the bag of holding and scatter across the ground. Brilliant sapphire blue.
Sapphire dragon scales, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe, perhaps.
If they are, I don't know what you can do with it, but I know there's something you can do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, anything dragon.
On observation, yeah, do any of us know what this is?
Give me either a nature or arcana check.
I'm gonna arcana and guide myself.
Riss, by the way, it seems like Amaris has sort of accidentally slipped out again, and Riss is catatonic.
Ooh.
I got a 21.
21?
No, you got a 27. I got a 21.
Oh, okay. I got a 27.
7? 21?
What is going on here?
Very nice.
That'd be a 3.
Okay, well, actually, then in that case, I got a 30 because my guidance added a 3 to it.
Nice. Okay. Ivor?
I'm sorry. What is going on here?
It's because we rolled dice together, and I saw the result that she got as opposed to what I got.
This makes me very happy.
All right. So I'm rolling what?
Arcana or history.
I think Arcana is better for you,
Yeah.
if I remember right. Because you know, yeah, because when we rebuilt them for 2024, it was the line of thought was like, yes, you know history from the Netherrealm Empire. You know shit about Barovian history at this point.
Point.
Yeah, I got dragged into Barovia, like, so.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm just here for a good time, not a long time, maybe. But
That would suck. It's definitely not a good time to roll, yeah.
I rolled a 19.
19. Yana, Ned, and Ivor. These are not sapphire dragon scales, but blue dragon scales, blue chromatic dragon scales.
Cool.
They are especially brilliant because these are very close to the lightning, the elemental organs, and so the elemental energy leaks out and almost exfoliates in a way, keeping these gems, keeping these scales vibrant,
We have
even when
5
others
of them,
don't dull.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. Off the top
Blue
of your
dragon
heads,
scales.
what can we do with blue dragon scales? Just
Blue
5 of them, though, so it's not like we can make armor or anything.
Yeah, we could probably make some.
Mhm.
Maybe we could weaponize the elemental energy somehow.
Lightning shit, yeah.
Like a
What?
grenade of some kind. I don't know.
We have multiple armies.
Hmm.
Maybe they can do something with the scales.
It's actually fair. Yeah.
Hmm.
Wayne?
Oh, yes, me. God damn it, stay on the thing. 50.
50.
Wait. How many do we have?
5.
5. Hmm.
um, a wooden bucket tied to about 30 feet of rope just scatters across the alleyway. And it does still have water, so that sloshes around and spills as it hits the ground.
I'm gonna check the bucket. Does it seem like does it seem like a super nice magical bucket or something, or does it just look like a, normal ass bucket?
Give me an investigation check.
God damn it. Ivor, I need help.
I'll just wait, hold on.
I need someone with Arcana proficiency to help me.
I'll help
I've
you.
got proficiency.
Yeah,
I think all of
investigation
you
or
do.
arcana, I'll say.
I think literally all of you have Arcana proficiency.
Yes.
It's everyone but Gawain.
Including
Yeah.
Riss. That's
Including
great.
Riss, yes.
The literal
Okay.
the literal star can't perceive
That-
a bucket.
That is a 18.
Guidance.
That was, oh, sorry, that was with guidance. I assumed I had it.
Got it. Okay.
Because you said just to assume I have it until you say so.
Yeah.
And if you don't have it, flash of genius. Fuck you.
It's
Okay.
only if he fails.
Oh, it's only if, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
go and
a-
mark it off.
Okay, so
Flash
yeah.
of Genius will bump you over the threshold. There is a it's hard to see in the dark alleyway, and the fact that there's still water in the bucket somehow, but you glimpse a rune carved in the bottom of the bucket. It's like a wave formed with three swirls. And you understand on some level that this bucket functions as a decanter of endless water.
Yes.
Ooh,
Ooh!
shape water's gonna be popping off now.
It
Um,
is a ruckety, very decrepit looking bucket, so it's super disguised.
Yeah, I will. I'll pick it up, knowing, figuring that out. Be like, Nedro, I think this was destined for you, and I'll hand you this just normal ass looking bucket.
I will let you use it like a meteor hammer if you want.
Hold on. I want to look at the specific rules of decanter of endless water.
Oh, it's got actually good stuff. You can use, I think, a bonus action to shoot a jet out and like make someone make a strength save or get pushed back.
Ooh, I don't have to attune to it.
Nope, it's not attunement.
Okay, well, I will accept the item. Thank you.
Let's see, decanter of endless water, just so that I know what I just gave you. Um, Magic action, remove the stopper and issue one of three commands. Splash, produce 5 gallons of water. Fountain, produce 1 gallon of water. Fountain, 5 gallons of water. Geyser. Decanter produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a line 30 feet long, 1 foot wide. You can aim the geyser in one direction, and one creature of your choice in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 1d4 damage and be knocked prone. Instead of a creature, you can target one object in the line that isn't being worn or carried and weighs no more than 200 pounds and is knocked over. That's so much fun.
Would this qualify as running water?
Ooh. That's a very
Let's see.
powerful question.
I know.
God damn it, Sarah.
What? I guess the question becomes, what is the minimum quantity you would accept for it to be like, for you to actually just, like, say it as that?
Yeah. And, like,
You know what I mean?
And
what,
can we
what
bless
kind
it?
of what kind of vampires are we dealing
Oh my
with?
God. It'd be
Oh my
so
god, we
great.
can
Just
bless it. I can do a geyser bless attack on things.
just a super
Oh,
holy
no.
super soaker.
Yes.
I'm going to say no, it
God
doesn't.
damn.
It doesn't just definitionally count as running water. It looks like that's more of a natural source. However, I will allow a use of, what's the word, ceremony or whatever it is, to bless up to 30 gallons at a time. So that you can geyser 1 shot of holy water per ceremony.
I love that. Let me write that down.
Good to know.
If
Per
you and you can also preload it. I'm okay with that. If you guys want to bless it and then just hold on to it until the next time it gets used, it'll just sit there.
Okay, cool. So we
Yeah.
can just set this up and then have.
Mhm.
Okay, that's great.
It-
I love that.
It has 1 charge basically, is before it needs to be
Yeah.
reset. But
Basically,
So can we
douse-
have like a cannon of holy water?
yes, a holy water cannon.
was
I will
thinking
say
dousing
Yay.
Strud's
How would the
casket.
damage change
No.
at that point?
I'm writing that down.
Because right
How
now
would-
it deals 1d4 bludgeoning and gives a prone condition.
it would do whatever holy water does as well.
Holy water
In-
does
in addition.
2d6.
Yes,
So
in
the
addition.
Holy
1d4
water
and 2d6. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, we could douse Strud's
Right
casket.
now.
That way he can't regenerate.
Now, the geyser specifies 1 creature in the line for like the D4 and the prone bit. I will say it can hit anything in a 30-foot line for like the holy water purposes. So like you could hit one, like the first one in the line might have to make a save against being prone, but if there are 2, 3, 4 more in that line, they would also get hit with holy water.
Sounds good.
Awesome. All right, I have that written down.
That's never going to come back to haunt me. I see no flaws with this plan.
Wait.
Jeremy Crawford answered, "Can a decanter of endless water harm a vampire?"
How
a
do
body
we...
of running water from any source. Water elemental is a creature, not a body of running water. That's fun.
Well, the water elemental has a body of water, so technically.
Oh my gosh.
That is true in the most strict sense.
You are technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. Ay. And it does acid damage. That's the funniest part. Water elementals are acid.
DM.
Anyway. Yes.
How would we, I guess, deploy the holy water cannon?
Same as you would a normal use of the geyser from the decanter.
Yeah, basically
You would cast exactly. You would cast ceremony on the item itself, and normally you would have like a little Katara water bending pouch that you pull the cork on. This one, you just grab the bucket and slosh it, and it just whoosh.
Ugh. That's so funny.
Okay.
Can I modify it to have some kind of cover on it because that's easier?
We can flavor it
Okay.
however you want. I think it's funny.
Okay.
But yeah, however you want to make it look. If you want to fashion something for the top of it.
Okay.
It'd be very funny if it was like a gardening spout. Just as if it wasn't a bucket, you know.
or a like a spray, like a hose.
Yeah.
Fire hose.
It's a Bluetooth fire hose.
And you should never given me this. That's even I'm gonna splash everything.
Mistakes have been made. I'm very happy with this choice.
It's like a little spritz can. Like no. No straw.
when Ludmilla steps out of line, stop it. Oh boy. All right, Ivor, last one.
D100.
D100. Oh boy. Okay. My bad. All right. There we go.
Cancer of Endless Earth is next.
Perfect.
What'd you get, Ivor?
72.
Isn't that what Yana got?
I got a 71.
Ah, I got it.
Roll a d6.
Oh no.
Probably a good thing.
Stop saying oh no. It's been nice to you so far.
Although I am kind of waiting for the bag man to jump out of this at the last minute.
3.
And roll a d10.
Oh god damn it.
You know, I should just have Ivor roll extra dice every time he rolls something, just because I like to mess with Richard.
You're making me nervous.
I mean, nothing bad's gonna happen. I mean,
I
if
think
we
that's-
can handle it.
I think that's the DM bully version of like online D&D versus like in person, where you would just in person you just sit behind your DM screen and you start rolling massive amounts of dice for no reason and just
I now
watch your
make you
players
roll
descend into
dice.
chaos.
No, that's a D12. Not that's not a D10. No. There we go.
No, it's my favorite thing to make you guys roll for the random tables. I like it a lot.
What is that? 8.
Say 8 or 80?
8.
3 red dragon scales.
Ooh, more dragon skills.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yay.
These scales are much larger than the blue dragon scales. These ones are the size of a dinner plate, thereabouts.
Got it.
Okay.
However, they're not quite as brilliant.
Either a different part of the dragon or maybe an older dragon.
Mechanically, if you guys do anything with them, they're not going to
I-
be more potent just because they're bigger.
Bigger
Okay.
isn't always better. Got it.
A good thing.
But the fancier looking, the shinier looking.
Okay, cool. So that was all of the 2 bags of holding.
Mm-hmm.
We got Ares back.
Mm-hmm.
Now we just really quick need to scry on Andrej.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay.
Which I imagine we're probably going to do once we get into our rooms at the Blue Water Inn.
I would guess so.
Just because we have all the family, so we're probably not going to go to Rissa's apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think the family is at the Blue Water Inn currently.
Yes. The Olenskis and the Zavankas.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So as you guys return to the Blue Water Inn, it is late. However, Stefania is. Let me see. Did you guys meet Stefania in person, in human
Yes.
person? Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, Stefania is manning the desk or the bar, and looks up, and her face lightens as she recognizes you. Oh, hello. How are you doing?
Doing quite well, Stefania. How are you?
I'm wishing I took a nap earlier, but it is what it is. I'll make it through. It's only a couple more hours before someone comes to spot me out.
Mm. We were just coming in. Is there any news we need to be aware of?
Oh no, nothing since you stopped in earlier.
DM, sorry, question. We still have Van Richten and Esmeralda with us, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm going to uh there were how many rooms? We had 2 rooms directly next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna ask Stefania, do you have any extra rooms upstairs, preferably close to ours?
Extra rooms? Oh no, nothing's no, because we had to shuffle around to make sure you got them together earlier.
But there's no more open rooms at all?
No, not tonight. It's
Okay.
active evening.
Okay, so shit. Maybe I'll turn to the group. One moment, Stefania, sorry. We're trying to figure some things out.
All right.
Um, what do you think we should do? Should we take them to uh Rissa's place, or should we um try to find them a secondary location, or I guess a third location?
Well, we know there's another inn
Uh,
in town.
I
Hmm.
think the word you're looking for is tertiary.
Tertiary. Yeah,
Tertiary. That's
yeah.
it.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, the Baron's not going to need
I
his house anymore. We could always steal it.
Hey, who isn't?
The Baron? He's dead.
Hmm.
hmm.
Hmm. That's actually not a. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's probably not being used. Actually, no, weren't they using it to Or was that the Reformation Center?
The Reformation Center has been used by the current administration, sort of
Yes.
repurposed.
Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah, we haven't heard anything about like that about the Baron's old manor.
Uh, no, mainly because his wife and son are probably still there.
Can
Okay,
can
understood.
we do a group history check?
I mean, I don't know that there's anything that you guys would need to roll for.
Hmm. Um,
Hmm.
let's see.
Um,
There is
Or shall I
there
say,
is
there's
another
no information that you don't have.
there is another option. I don't necessarily like it just because it potentially puts some people at risk that I would prefer not be at risk. I would prefer not put anyone at risk, but you know,
yeah.
I'm sure Alice or Yvonne would be happy to potentially have a guest or two this evening, and then that would afford them Van Richten the opportunity to be close to material so he can create himself a new leg.
Hmm.
Or other option
We,
is we can go.
we can send messaging to somebody.
Oh, I was gonna suggest a church.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a much better idea. Jesus, whoever that is.
W. Casey.
Never not going to be funny. Never not going to be funny. I love that.
Mhm.
Um, okay, yeah, let's get them to the church real quick, and then we can scry from there.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
You guys, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna grab some food from Stefania very quick for Esmeralda and Van Richten.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they obviously won't have access to grabbing food like that.
I don't have anything hot, but I can grab some basics.
If you don't have it, it's fine. I have some stuff in my pack that's ready to go, but uh,
I mean, we
it'll
could.
take
I
it'll
could.
take a little bit doing, but it's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. And I will go ahead and yeah, I guess we'll head out.
All right. You guys bounce and make your way down
Town.
to the church, making your way downtown, walking west.
Making my way downtown.
Um, the church is the repairs seem to have been continued after the bare minimum was done, working around um, the abbot as he was doing his work. And the repairs are coming along quite nicely. Certainly a long road ahead, but other bits of the church are beginning to be framed back out again. And you can see the skeleton starting to take shape. A familiar sort of silhouette against the the dim light that just sort of emanates from the area. However, the excuse me, the inside, you're able to bring everybody inside into that main area. Um, it's not exactly. He's left it as a workspace. The abbot has left it as a workspace, and the work is out and about, not like conspicuously displayed. However, it isn't concealed by any means because he's not expecting people to be in here. So there are a couple of like macabre elements, right? There's pieces of corpses um, arranged in like components, um, suture materials, the various alchemical elements. His cowl that has bits on it, um, almost like a plague doctor mask that has spots that he can plug in potions to be aerosolized, are is present and sitting there. It's definitely a mad scientist lab vibe going on. However, you are able to go ahead and move off to a side area and set up a little temporary bedding situation. Van Richten and Esmeralda definitely look around and clock what's going on. They don't ask any questions, though, because bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. We should get I'll pull out of the puzzle box of holding my a couple bed rolls. Um or actually I'll pull a couple of hammocks out that I had bought like a long fucking time ago. Jesus.
Funnily
We nor
enough, um, Ivor can make 2 bedrolls if he wanted to.
Yeah,
The new artificer can just like do that.
Oh, that's true.
yeah,
That's so fun.
that's fun.
Okay. Cool.
I'll do that.
But yeah, I just want to make sure that Van Richten is comfortable, and then I'm going to because he's still hurt, correct? Or no, I guess he's had time to take a short rest since.
No longer cursed and having time to sort of catch his breath. He does seem to have recovered slightly. Certainly still impacted by the loss of his leg, but that is a longer term problem. He seems to be hardy, and in terms of mechanical hit points, he's sitting in a good spot.
Okay.
Um, Caesar is going to just be in what would be the most, I guess, greatest direction for Caesar to just look at?
For looking for anything in particular?
Yeah.
There is probably like it's almost like a Frankenstein kind of table elevated at an angle where this it it seems like he made something substantial and is then going to skin it um, to achieve the outcome that you guys are going for, just because that's what he knows. And basically she's sitting there, and it is a shocking replication of Irina. It is. It gives you pause.
Or
Everyone who
do Irina and Tatiana look exactly the same, or
yes.
okay?
Oh yes. She doesn't have any hair at the moment. However, she looks like Irina, Tatiana, all of those incarnations that have come before, and peaceful, asleep. You almost can't see the suture marks where the bits of skin have been grafted together. It is expert work in the darkest and most macabre sense.
That's my brother.
Nice.
Telltale Mercs.
Great.
Makes you feel any better. I was the one who specifically requested this.
That's fair.
I mean, he would have probably done something like this anyway, or something worse. But this one's a little bit on me.
Fair.
There's a
Um,
sheet covering most of her, but like her collarbone and up is her bust and up. Not bust, but statue bust is
Statue bust, yeah.
it's sort of like folded down and her face is revealed.
hmm. Um, Esmeralda, you can set Venrickton, you can or I'll just say I'm not going to say his name out loud just in case we are being over like they have someone somehow spying on us even from the ethereal plane. Like because we're on hallowed ground, but like shit gets weird and complicated and yeah, we never know when we're going to be watched. It's or always we are being watched.
I mean, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to use my spell slots for see invisibility and non-detection, so they
Okay.
should be a little bit more free.
Yeah, seated visibility, non-detection. Nothing. Excuse me. Nothing visible. In either invisible or on the ethereal plane. And no scrying sensors.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
I would like to also pop
Detect magic.
the yes. Thank you.
Very good, very good. Um, as you, I would ask ritual or spell slot, but we're about to long rest, so it doesn't matter. Um,
I'll just pop it.
As it you cast the spell, strong necromancy, but that is to be
Ooh,
expected. Lots of it
yeah.
everywhere. It's
Okay.
stronger in other places. Strongest on the Irina Tatiana clone.
I will discreetly enough, if possible, let everybody else know. They probably,
It's not exactly surprising though.
Yeah, when you mentioned it, I
yeah,
mean,
it's not
yeah, I
surprising.
mean, like it's literally right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is, I guess, the one time it's not a problem.
Hmm. Oh wait,
Um,
D DM. Uh, do I still have Echo?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yay.
um, I would, well, yeah, once the detect magic is done, make sure that we're not like being watched or anything like that. Just turn to Esmeralda and Van Richten. So we've got your sleeping area arranged over here and here, so you have a little bit of separation, but you're still close enough should anything happen. Um, is there? And he's like looking back at the thing. We'll we'll explain later. Just ignore it best you can. I'll take a sheet out of the puzzle box I'm holding and just drape that over.
Oh yes, you guys are able to. There's a side room that you can sort of step off into, so you're not sleeping right across from the clone.
I'd like to do it anyways, just because, like, yes, we're not expecting someone to come in here, but someone might come in here.
Fair enough. Sort of lift the blanket up over her face.
Yeah. Um, and I'll start pulling out food, and I'll just very quickly prepare. I think what I had. Uh, I'll just it'll be like my gourmet field rations. So it's like lembas and like nice dry cured meat
Mm-hmm.
and like stuff like that. It's like a charcuterie board and a field ration kit.
Charcuterie board.
Yeah, the best you can do
Um,
with what you got. Absolutely.
but yes, that will make sure that they have enough for this meal and the whole day because of how you said the thing works.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, absolutely.
So,
They midnight snack it, uh, before turning in for the evening.
oh, um, Esmeralda, sorry, I did remember something.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the wand you had asked its origins.
Oh yeah.
I had said we'd found it in a dungeon. I was incorrect. That is a
Oh.
different wand that we found. We actually
Okay.
took that one after we defeated Baba Lysaga.
Oh, okay. This is very good. Uh, but that's spoilers of war. It's good to know. I like it more.
It's got some history.
Punches you in the shoulder. Clang.
We need to be very clear. It's like midnight.
Yes. You
I am
you are,
4 feet tall.
could not be smaller. She just like it's with her it's with her offhand, so it's not
Okay.
it doesn't have quite the power, but you definitely it's definitely more of an impact than like main day Gawain would take, of course. Oh, I'm so I it's you I
Mm.
never understand you, but it's fine.
I'm a very complex individual.
Some might say you're a grower and a shower.
Even no.
Ned, Ned's gonna give him a very strong side eye, not at the grower and shower comment, but at him being a complex individual. Like, okay.
Bombastic side eye.
I also love that he's always wearing sunglasses, but his is so expressive that you can still tell he's side eyeing you.
The eyebrow is
Those
up here.
those cheekbones do fucking work,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. like the side
It's so
eye
funny.
is audible. You can hear the boom.
The yes, the
Yeah.
vine boom.
You can hear the boom. It's
I love it.
audible.
Spoilers of war. I like it though. I like it. Thank you.
Well, we are going to go get some rest. We will see you in the morning.
Yes. Should we wait for you? Do you want us to come find you?
We should be able to come find you, say, DM, we normally do it like at 7. We do it so the ritual is finished at like 7 so that we are back by 8 normally, right?
Yeah, that's
Or
fine.
is it 8 and 9? I can't remember which one we do.
I don't remember.
Well, it's after 8 hours of rest, so when if it's midnight right now, it depends on when we go to sleep.
Oh,
That's
that's
true.
fair.
Yeah.
And we still got some scrying to do.
That's fair. Okay. Cool. So, yes, we will. If you can wait until not about 9 a.m., then we
Ish.
should be able to. Not 9:30 ish.
All right. We will wait for you.
Um, do you need any supplies or anything before we leave?
Oh, I think we should be fine for the evening at least.
All right. Well, we are going to go do something that's potentially going to be very depressing, kind of regardless of what we find. So,
That's all we do.
I know, but this one is just, it's kind of almost guaranteed. Whereas there's the glimmer of hope other times where there's like a good option, there's not a great option here, regardless. So, yeah, it's just a touch discouraging. But I guess maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. Um, should we go to Rissa's apartment?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, probably.
All right, let's go. We'll just trot on the mounts to Rissa's place.
5 there. With an unconscious Riss in tow.
Could an unconscious Riss decipher the book?
Hmm.
Good point.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have Riss will wake up long enough to decipher the book at the very least.
And then go back into catatonic state afterwards, just the way you
Yeah.
want them.
They'll get lost in the transition into the mists again, or into the book again. Yeah, come out just long enough to cast in and then go back.
Oh, DM.
yeah.
Sorry, just random question. Have we ever gotten Esmeralda's last name? Because I
I don't
always
think
write
so.
like most people's full names, and I don't think I've ever written anything besides Esmeralda.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. I will ask her later.
Questions for later.
All right. Cool.
But yes, as you guys head over to Riss's house with catatonic Riss in tow, or Amaris in tow, you guys are able to make it in, set everybody down, and then pull out the scrying eye of scrying, or whatever it is, the globe of scrying. Yeah. Boy, going through the process, incantation, making it work. It's not attunement, is it?
No.
Okay. And you are
Looking at
scrying
right
on.
now.
Oh yes.
Because we have to know the save. Andresh.
Yes.
Very specifically, his name. I know I have it in here.
Lincoln.
It's no Andrej Leonidov.
I was close.
You've met the target firsthand.
Do we have his bow? His crossbow. I think it should still be in the puzzle box.
You sure do. And as you reach for it, it dawns on you that was. When did Strahd take his place?
We don't know, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can grab his crossbow, absolutely.
I'm using it as a I'm hopefully using it as a focus, but I'm still saying the name of Andrej Leonidov. So if it's not actually from Andrej, then it shouldn't like hurt us. But if it is from Andrej, it should help us.
Correct. Yeah. All right. So, globe of scrying. Alrighty then. What is the save DC?
15 on the item. We first-hand extensive know the target well, so that's basically a DC 20, and we've got, if it is in fact Andreja's possession, then it would be a 24 save.
Okay. It's not what I want to be. The stat block I want to be looking at.
That grower and shower joke legitimately broke me, Steven.
Oh, boy, that makes me
By
happy.
the way, you've never seen Gawain blush more. Simply never happened.
Even when his girlfriend's involved?
I mean, Alice always will hold a special place in my heart, but no.
Technically, you're a star, so can you even blush?
Well, that is a failure. on the save.
Ooh.
So, as the globe sort of resolves into a crystal ball sort of vision, everyone around can see the land as it sort of like shifts and jumps, almost as though it's honing in and just boom, triangulating further and further and further down. You zoom out to the valley almost like at night, the same way that you see the world, the earth lit up at night with like the lights across the continent, little lights across the valley, and then it zooms in on the castle of Castle Ravenloft, and then it zooms in and just descends down into the base, into the catacombs, and then into a dark, cramped, claustrophobic space. You see him almost like an infrared camera where it's all blacks and whites and super like bright. The eyes reflect, shining with a light that isn't there, just beating on the walls around him. Andrej, help, get me, let me out, and just pounding on the walls, screaming. Everyone give me a perception check.
Don't forget guidance.
I got an 8 total.
Nice. Ivor, heard your guidance.
19 total.
And that was sight-based, correct? For you, Yana?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
18 total.
She can't smell the vision?
No. There is no smell-o-vision.
Damn.
19.
19. Yeah, that's the... that is the vision that you guys see. And as
You know what?
the...
Actually, shit. I always forgot about this. Sorry, I didn't put it in my trade. Can I use my D12?
You sure can.
It was a 19 before.
Yes.
Yeah, wait, that's a D12, right? Not yes, that is okay. That is a 9. So that is a
9.
28.
So now you can
20.
see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch on top of everything else. It's great.
My cinnamon toast. He has a third eye. You see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I didn't think it was gonna have that kind of effect. Okay.
There's a clip from Legends of Evandris where somebody makes the same joke, and you could just see him just like break halfway. It's very funny. I do like. So you've tapped into a whole lot of comedy unintentionally. Excuse me. But yeah, he Gawain as the
Yeah, he.
it's a lot. It's several minutes of just pounding and not like that. He's the only one in the room. Several minutes of
I'm sorry.
pounding on the walls and trying to break him down, screaming. Moments where he catches his breath and just tries to take stock of his surroundings, see if there's anything that he could like use, and then goes back to trying to break out or get someone's attention. As the vision swirls and begins to fade, Gawain, you catch a glimmer in his mouth of fangs.
I was afraid of that.
Lupine fangs or vampire fangs?
Mm, these appear to be vampire fangs. I was like, it's a 28. I gotta honor the 28.
Well, and plus you'd be able to tell because if it was, Jesus, how do I say this? Uh, no, I lost it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, another detail that you guys would have seen in this several minute span that you guys are observing him. He bangs on the walls, uh, sort of shrinks back. He reminds you a lot of Doru from the church in Barovia. It seems that he is not a well-fed vampire. He's very thin. His skin appears to be splotchy, almost like he's starving. Or he hasn't been fed in a very long time.
Okay. Well, okay. This is Going's just going to look at the group and say, did you all see that? The I don't know, it was only for an instant, but I swear when he opened his mouth, I saw a glimpse of fangs.
What did you
I think
see?
I think they turned Andrej into a vampire spawn.
Looking like that.
That complicates things.
Certainly does.
Yeah.
I,
What What do you think we should do?
If he's been turned, his likelihood of becoming a problem increases dramatically.
Well, luckily we know someone working on something to fix that issue.
yes. Which we don't need to talk about. But yes. Um, would it be wise to send Andrej a message to just let him know that he's not alone, that someone is coming for him eventually? Because that little bit of hope could sustain him. Not indefinitely, but at least for some time while we gather our strength and
Mm-hmm.
make our plans.
A
Probably
little
really
bit of
depends on the situation. I mean, when Yana was there, they had her in a state of, I suppose, mistrust and being unable to trust her senses. He might be in a similar situation.
It's fair.
But I'm not opposed to the idea.
Hmm. Um, would we DM since Riss is going to be conscious enough long enough to decipher the book, could we have Riss do ascending?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm sure they have at least one third level left.
Let me look.
I'm very much hoping they have at least one third level or higher left.
Yeah. Yeah, we have some higher level slots.
Cool. What should the message say?
Hey, girl, you'll be okay now. Not that,
Hey girl,
obviously.
hey. 3 words already used.
What's up, bestie?
I would allow that to be 2. What's up?
What's up?
Okay, so Wait, I'm sorry. I just need to remember. Riss has met Andrej, or at least the Strahd version of Andrej. Correct. That reveal was post Riss. Can't remember.
Gosh. Um, when did Riss didn't meet Irina,
No, she did
which
not.
means Riss wasn't there when you went to Kresk. They did meet Andrej. Yes.
Okay, cool. Um, so this is. Oh, wait, doesn't the spell like actually say it doesn't say like in the wording that they know who it's coming from?
I don't think so.
I swear there was some verbiage about that.
If there is, I think it's new. You have met or a creature described to you by someone who has met it. Target hears a message in his mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you. Yes.
Okay. I don't need to say this is Riss. Um, please hold on to hope. You are not alone. All you have to do is be patient. Yeah, hold on to hope. You are not alone. All you have to do is be patient. Um, and what else should we say?
Help will come soon, but I think that's implied.
Yeah, I'll say it anyway. It's just so it's not like left in the air. We have words to spare, so we might as well.
Mhm.
We will come to your rescue as soon as we are able to do so. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I need to cut down a couple words. Fuck. As soon as possible. There we go. Okay. So it says, please hold on to hope. You are not alone. All you have to do is be patient. We will come for you. We will come to your rescue as soon as possible. Sound good to send?
Sounds good.
Okay. I'll hand the little handwritten thing over to Riss.
As they are sort of roused from whatever state they're in. Uh, hey, this sucks. Uh, oh yeah, I can take care of that.
Thank you.
Yikes, that bled.
Um,
Okay.
I think we should maybe not tell. I don't know. My instinct is to hold the information about him being a vampire back from um, Caustic, just because I don't want him to lose hope immediately when we know that there is hope. So I think
Okay.
we should maybe hold on to that detail for a second. But let him know that he is technically a lot animated, moving, living. I don't know about living, but definitely animated.
He's still out there at least.
Yes. We'll have to work that into our eventual plans.
Mm-hmm.
Or that may have to be a thing we do once we've completed our much larger objective, not on the way to it. I don't know. We'll see. Does he send anything back, DM?
Yes. So as Riss sends off this message, receives the message back and looks confused. He doesn't. He asked who I was. He doesn't know who I am. He didn't recognize me.
Okay. So maybe we never met him. Maybe it was always Strahd.
I at least didn't meet him. I don't know if you met him before.
Hmm.
Well, I guess what you brought. You went out searching for him, right? I don't know if you met him before that or not.
No, that was Milivosh that we had to go look for. Milivosh was the one who had the bones to the church.
Mm-hmm.
Andrej, I don't believe.
I think you guys had to go retrieve him while you were moving from Kresk to Vallaki,
We
right?
did. No, he's the one who got attacked on the way there,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, he certainly was. Yeah. It was because I remember his mom was frantic, and you guys were like, "We'll find him."
Yeah. He got snatched in the middle of the attack, and I think like a bunch of dire wolves fucking ran off with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, did he at least? Okay. Um, that's interesting. Should we clarify, or should we wait and do that another time?
I think we should wait. There's no sense in sending out more information right now. I don't know that it would do any necessarily any good.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Fine with me.
I think that was everything. Turn back to holding inside out, scry on Andres, resummon Ares. Yeah, cool. I think that was everything.
All right. Well, let me get to work on this next chapter in the book, and we'll do that.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and take a. On that note, let's go ahead and take a quick break. Since it is pushing 20 after, let's do 10 minutes and come back at half past 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, whatever that is, or 9:30, 10:30, whatever that is for everyone here. Or whatever time that is for you guys around the world, because I like to think we have a global audience. But yeah, we'll be back here in about 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes, and we'll keep going with this. It sounds like we're moving on toward the next chapter in the tome. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hey everyone, welcome back. Before we left on break, excuse me, before I left our break, our group returned from their outing along the coast of the Lake Zarovich and handled some last minute late night shenanigans. They dumped out their bags of holding, which was quite the ordeal. They dropped off Van
Esmeralda and Van
Richten and,
Richten.
yes, Esmeralda and Van Richten at the church. They got a sneak peek at the abbot's work, also in the church. And then they went back to Riss's apartment to take a look at, or to try to send a message to Andrej, who they learned has been turned into a vampire and is captured somewhere in the catacombs deep beneath the castle Ravenloft. Armed with this newfound knowledge, they decided to continue with their plan and go ahead and decode another chapter in the tome. To those astute viewers among you, you will notice that we are missing one Ivor. He had to drop out for the evening. The night was getting the better of him, and so we wish him all the rest, shall we say? Alrighty then. But yes, Riss with their, let's see, ceremony is a first level spell. It can use a charge of the from the Tome of Strahd to cast ceremony. You know what? I shouldn't.
Ceremony?
I should give it single uses. That's what I should do. Anyway, so, yes, casting ceremony and choosing the bless water. You touch one vial of water and cause it to become holy water. In this case, they touch the bucket and cause the bucket to, or charge the bucket with 30 gallons of holy water, which you can use a splash at a time, a fountain at a time. Let's see. We'll say a splash is one creature, a fountain is a 2x2, or the geyser is the 30-foot line.
Nice.
So I know that you were writing it down, Gawain. I don't know if you want to make a note of that. That splash is 1 square, fountain is 2x2 squares.
Splash 1x1. What was the second one called?
Fountain.
Yeah.
Is a 2x2 and it takes 5 gallons of water. So just in case you guys want to be to ration out the holy water and count it out gallon at a time, 5 gallons at a time, that is also an option. I just realized that use case will probably come up.
Yeah. The splash is 1 gallon, fountain is 5, so we could do it different ways.
Mm-hmm. So charged with 30 gallons of holy water. Ouch, that's a lot. And yeah, I need to change that to 1 use, not 1 charge. With ceremony going off and blessing the bucket of endless water, Riss goes on to decode the next chapter of the book, which is an Arcana check. With knowledge of past life if needed.
Could I have given a bardic inspiration?
Of course.
Sweet.
All right, so we'll do Arcana. I'm just gonna. Ooh, there we go.
What was that?
Ah, yikes. All right, I don't understand why I can never roll for anything.
Wait, no. Last time we said you were never going to do that again.
Oh, right. Somebody else roll a d20.
That's to be Gawain, because Gawain's one of those good rolls in life.
Plus 13.
Plus 13? Okay. Is this straight roll or singular roll?
Well, you're straight, so actually, yeah.
I don't want to assume the sexuality of the roll itself.
I would assume the roll sexuality is based on the user.
Okay, that's a 24.
24. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Very much a success as we go in. You guys wake up right as Riss is finishing up. All right, you guys ready? Or all right,
Mm-hmm.
you guys ready?
So we rope trick, do all the fun stuff that we always do.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, here we go.
Okay, Mario.
And and you guys are pulled in to an external viewer, much the same way that the Bifrost pulls like people in Thor, specifically the first one. I'm thinking of when he gets rescued from Jotunheim along with his friends. However, just sort of like, and then into the book. Your vision just sort of like whites out and then into darkness. And it fades back in as you find yourselves again strolling behind narrator Strad von Zarovich, as you do in these circumstances. He continues from the close of the last chapter. The best way to rid the world of a plague is to begin with the rats. Having decimated the resistance in the last chapter of Saint Markovia, he continues to walk for a moment. Finally, I took it upon myself to visit the new head of the Wachter family. Lovina Wachter was no longer the fragile-looking child I'd seen all those years before, but a ruler. She extended her hand and greeted me warmly. "Welcome, Lord Vasily," as I believe her exact words. And as you guys continue to follow along behind Strahd the narrator, your vision fades to white once again and then fades back in. As excuse me. Let's see. You all are accompanying Vasily von Holtz, and you find yourselves sitting down as your vision resolves to around a not a familiar table, but in a familiar room, a familiar parlor in Wachter House, where you have had many a tea with Lady Wachter. As you guys are sitting down and settling in, you note Vasily von Holtz, or at least Strahd's guise of Sergei, who you know to be Vasily von Holtz, present and receiving the first cup of tea. As you guys have sat down, a lady who looks suspiciously like Lady Wachter, settling down as the servants sort of tend to everyone's refreshments and beverages.
Do we have an idea of when this takes place?
This is well, not at first. As you guys listen to the conversation, though, you gain valuable context. Lady Wachter welcomes you all and greets you all. Thank you for your visit. It is to have an audience with one of Lord Zarovich's a meeting with one of the Count's closest advisors is a true honor. And in response, oh, but of course, I was more than happy to make the trip when our Lord described the sort of information that you were carrying and how the importance that it held. Tell me, recount again for me what it is that you you saw and that you have made in your report. Excuse me. Excuse me. As the Lady Wachter goes, Lady Fiona Wachter goes into, no, not Fiona Wachter, Lady Lovina Wachter goes into her report. The stone fireplace pops and crackles in a familiar ebony-paneled parlor. 3 elegant suede couches surround a table made of obsidian, set with a stunningly crafted gold-plated ceramic tea set. Two figures glimmer in the fire's glow, lightly masked by the steaming tea. A woman in red and black lace, which you know to be Lady Lovina Wachter and Vasily von Holtz. There with you. Well, I would never have. I could never have forgotten this man, as he was. I don't know how he's still alive though, but the traitor who murdered my family and attacked you on your brother's wedding day. I have seen him, and at this, Vasily sort of leans in, a brow furrowed. Really? And we are speaking of Leo Delisnia? Yes. It has to have been the necklace that he wore, the pendant, it was the shiny, the polished golden lion. It was unmistakable. I have never seen anything like it. Aside from that day that he murdered my whole family. Of course it's him. Interesting. He sort of leans back and pauses. And you realize that if Leo Delisnia is still alive, this could not be that much. This is not that far removed from when Strahd turned. This is not that long afterward. We're talking, if he's an adult, if he's still recognizable and up and moving, couldn't have been more than a few decades. Vasily glances over to your group. What questions do you have? I'm sure that you are just as eager to get to the bottom of this as I am.
So wait, she said that she recently saw him?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you see him?
It was about a week ago, during the Festival of the White Sun. One of those awful festivals that the Valakoviches insist on holding. It's it's supposed to be for the Morning Lord, but it isn't anymore. Because, I mean, look around. Where is the Morning Lord now? I'm sure I don't need to tell you everything that is going on in the valley, but it was about a week ago. I didn't believe my eyes at first because he was he looked far too young. He couldn't have been older than 50. But It's been 60 years. I was a young girl when this happened, when my family died, but clearly I have lived my life. And you look at her and she does look uh she's pushing elderly. She is an older lady. Still graceful and elegant. Still is able to move around very nicely, but it's been the years have taken a toll. Um I think whatever punishment you give to him is too kind. He deserves to suffer for the rest of his life and for all of eternity afterward for what he did to me. He better be lucky I don't have the power to do it myself. During the festival, I noticed that he didn't obviously go by his name. His alias, I believe it was uh, Henrik Steinman. That is what he went by. But he was too proud of his pendant, his lion, and it gave him away in an instant. Perhaps he thought we were all dead, everyone who would know, but we're not. We are not stubborn enough to let this go.
Who was he with?
He was alone. It was strange. Like, you would assume that he would come with his wife, his family, but there was no one. I assume he doesn't have one. I assume he doesn't have one because he is. I put out some feelers, and some of my agents tailed him back up the mountain. He lives with an order of monks known as the Order of the Guardians. They. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them, but they're from what I've been able to gather, they uh, research and maintain restricted and ancient knowledge. They are an old order and have lived in the mountains for many generations. I have visited twice before in my role here as a dignitary of Valaki at the Baron's request. But I was not allowed beyond the Grand Hall, as I have not sworn my I have not sworn the oaths that the monks do. Nor do I hold their same religious persuasion.
Just for fun, because we're here, I'm
Mhm.
going to use subtle spell and cast see invisibility, just in case there's a little devil on her, a little imp on her as well, or just anything else around here.
She does. She has a little skeletal imp, exactly like Fiona Wachter does.
I'm trying to
This
figure out if I
one,
want to visibly eye it so that like she knows that I'm looking.
it is sort of. It's not curled up on her shoulder, but it is curled up on the corner of the chair that Vasily is seated in.
Do I notice? Does at any point do I notice if Strahd has looked at it the entire time he's been here?
No, he is not. Give me an insight check.
Famously good at these.
Can I give a bardic inspiration?
Yes.
And I'll obviously gonna guide myself. Oh, it doesn't matter. Roll the fucking 3. So even with the D4, let's see. So 6 and then a D6. 3 more. So I got 9 total with all that.
9.
Oh man, that's great.
He has not eyed it.
It's funny, I rolled 3s on everything. Okay. I am gonna look at it. Like, obviously look at it. Kind of like look at it and tilt my head so that it's very obvious I'm looking at it.
There's a long pause before she says anything else. You should also know that the monks take a vow of silence. They do not speak except for what is their designated, orator. Is the only one who was allowed to speak or vocalize at all in the monastery. I do not know who it is, though. I have not seen. What are you planning to do about this? What is Lord Zorovich's interest in all of this? Vasily eyes you guys, uh, just to see what you'll say. And then after a moment, if there is nothing that you guys would want to put out, he turns to Lovina and, well, he is obviously, if this individual is the same that attacked him and his family on this and ruined this day and set all of this in motion, then he is certainly out for revenge. He is out for blood, and he wishes to see Leo suffer just as much as you do. A wistful look in his eye, because I can only imagine that he lost as much as you did that day. You both were the only surviving members of your houses, and yet you have both risen up and built yourselves back into figures of power, of authority. I think you are to be commended for your bravery, for your steadfast spirit. She doesn't blush, but she does sort of like bow her head a little bit in a little bit bashful. It is you are too kind, my lord. No, absolutely not. It is a strength inside that I see, and that I know our Lord sees. Is there anything else that you know of either Delisnia or this order of monks that he is holed up with? don't believe so. Like I said, I have been there twice before as a like in an official capacity from the city, but I was never allowed to pass the Grand Hall in the very beginning of the entrance. Um, but I can show you where they are located in the mountains. I know that they're excuse me. I know that they are not often demarcated. And she rolls out a map, and there, and points to an area on the maps.
Amber Temple.
Let's see. No, she points to the north of Lake Baratok, which you would remember, and I'll put you on the map.
It's the Opal Temple.
Yes, the Opal Temple. Lake Baratok is the lake where the Mage Tower is, where you found Unit. And she points to the mountainous area north of Lake Baratok. Actually, not terribly far from where the werewolves are. Modern day Barovia. The ride was uncomfortable, but it was necessary when I made it. I should hope that you would travel in more comfort than I was afforded. Is there anything else I can do to help aid in your investigation, my lords? As she just sort of glances from Von Holtz to the three of you and then back to Von Holtz.
The
Go ahead.
Just to be precise and or concise and clear, the Order in the Mountains, they are warrior monks, correct?
I don't believe so. I don't know that they are very. I don't know that they angle themselves toward combat. They seem more historians and caretakers of ancient knowledge. I could be mistaken. Like my knowledge is unfortunately limited, but I am not. I have not seen anything to tell me that they have any sort of major military might or force to be reckoned with.
Seems might irresponsible to not leave defenses in place if you're guarding something ancient and dangerous.
Perhaps. If they have wards and defenses of some other kind, I would not know. I am not skilled in the magical arts.
I will look at her as she says that. Again, very obviously.
Not a gift that I have been given. Can I help? May I? Is there something that I may be of assistance with?
No, not at all. Just listening very intently.
Give me a deception check.
I'm gonna guide myself through this bitch. And I also hope that I actually roll well for once in my life. Oh, wait, don't ignore that roll. I don't know what I just touched. It just like automatically touched something. Plus, that was a nat 1. I don't enjoy that. Okay, so it's a 21 plus a d4, 22.
Um, very well. She sort of trails off, not mistrusting, or at least not willing to vocalize any sort of like questions in the moment. Um,
Yeah, 'cause I'm just gonna question her back. That's not smart of her.
um, however, Vasily von Holtz looks over and just sort of glances sharply at you. Um, Reading you in a way that Lady Wachter just doesn't. Um, well, we won't impose on your time anymore. Your information has been most helpful. Thank you very much. And I will be sure to relay your report and your information and your how helpful you were with this investigation onto our Lord. I'm sure he will be most pleased. That is good to hear. I am glad that he is moved as he is to seek justice. Even if not justice for me, but it is good to know that justice is coming. Vengeance for my family. Thank you. And she shakes his hand and clasps it with. Does the shake with both hands as he bids her farewell. And she sort of nods to each of you as you guys filter out. Excuse me.
Just as I feel we leave to exit the door, I'm gonna wave at the imp and then let the door close behind me.
The sleek ebony walls of Wachter House warp and bow. Mist leaks through the cracks in the panels, and images of the night sky clouded with ravens rise from the wood grain. The boards now frame the interior of a carriage. Gusts knock at the windows, and the wagon bounces along a rough gravel road. Even the regal posture of Vasily von Holtz buckles slightly on a particularly large bump along the path. The clop of horse hooves and the clatter of wooden wheels slows to a stop. Vasily looks through the window and surveys the craggy vista, and with a deep inhale, his vest darkens to a cloak, which drapes over his vest darkens and a cloak drapes over his shoulders. A pallid undeath washes over his face, and the kind eyes sink into his skull. The Lord of Barovia opens the door of his carriage and steps down its stairs to meet the fresh mountain air and the dirt of his land. The illusion dismissed, Strahd's physical form melds with the air as he evaporates, and you drift alongside him into the skies, climbing above hundreds upon hundreds of feet of switchbacks and dangerous mountain paths which weave into the peaks as they rise well above the clouds. All right. With the black carriage having come to a stop, you guys rise a la perhaps a levitate spell. As Strahd just evaporates into mist and begins to climb along with the group, along with all of you. Let's see. And let's go ahead and drag us onto the map here.
Oh snap! There's a fight coming.
Let's see. I don't have the marked locations. Here, let me paste this real quick. This is different from this here. No, it's not all that different. Okay. Alrighty then. As you guys, let's see, light. All right, of course it is pre-lit. I will go ahead and place you guys here. Okay, cool. So then you guys are not here, just the three of you. Perfect. Oh, I threw you guys in the wrong spot. Put you here. Okay, perfect. That should be fine. Excuse me.
I'm stuck
as
in
you
the
guys,
rock, DM.
there you are. Why do you keep moving back to the rock?
I'm not. I'm just stuck
Okay.
there. Okay, cool.
Okay, good. Good. That is fine. As you guys arrive, let's see. You guys settle down into this area. To A. And guys, go ahead and come up and around. I don't want to move you just because I don't know where the light walls are exactly. But yeah, go ahead and swing around to the other side of this curve.
DM question. I have enough time as we're like approaching? This is clearly going to be like either a discussion or a fight, one of the two, and we may want to present a little more strength. Is it possible for me to use my once a day find steed?
Yeah, of course.
Sweet. So I will summon Orion and I will mount him. So I'll just pull out that mount.
Okay.
There we go.
And where is my Strahd?
Mm-hmm.
Tuesdays. There you are. Hello. Okay. Excuse me. Precariously secured, rotting planks jut from the sediment layers of mountain stone. Hanging between the segments of the staircase are facades of buildings mounted to the rock. As you guys settle in and Strahd takes a step forward, a violent determination possesses Strahd's face, but as his leather boot presses to the first plank, he almost like an invisible force is pushing against him with every ounce of strength that he is placing against it back at him. Finally recoils as if sort of reflected off of a field, and his like streaks and splotches appear across his skin as though touched by a hot iron. His black cloak billows behind him like wings, and he retreats several steps back.
He's not invited here.
Does it feel hallowed?
Let's see. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
don't I have a thing? Where's my Arcana? God, I love when that happens. Unnatural 1.
18.
20.
19.
Excuse me.
22.
Yes. The short answer is this. He is clearly, Gawain, you pick up on this as well. He is clearly, this area is clearly warded, and he is unable to penetrate the power that is here. Let's see. Ned, what did you roll?
19.
19. Both of you got, both Yana and Ned pick up elements of the way that the perhaps the air rippled in distortion. Perhaps not a hallowed spell, but a forbiddance spell. Warded. Let's see. The spell damages types of creatures that you choose. Let's see. You create a ward against magical travel that protects up to 40,000 square feet of floor space, up to a height of about 30 feet up. For the duration, creatures can't teleport into the area or use portals. The spell proofs the area against planar travel and therefore prevents creatures from accessing it by way of astral plane, ethereal plane, Feywild, Shadowfell, or plane shift. In addition, the spell damages creatures that you choose when you cast it. Choose one or more of the following list: aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiend, or undead. When a creature of your chosen type enters the spell for the first time or ends its turn there, it takes 5d10 radiant or necrotic damage. So it's, allow me to repaint this picture. It's not that he can't, but he takes a step and immediately seizes up with pain as his skin begins to like burn, redden, and then blacken, and then white and flake away, even as it's regenerating and returning. And as he steps back, his skin is like, his head is laid bare to the bone before it regenerates, and the hair returns and the skin returns. Tricky bit of spell work. Continue on. Our mission stands. I will probe these defenses to see if there is any other openings by which I might join you in this quest.
I'm assuming we're just people and we're not like any of those creature types.
Correct. You are just regular humanoids for the purposes of the spell.
Understood. And I guess I'll head forward.
Yep.
Alrighty then.
Forward we go.
Stepping forward. For the next 100 feet up the winding stairs, two-story domiciles are set into the mountain alongside the path.
Shit.
They
No,
are.
coming out there.
Let me see where the light maps are.
Basically just
Yeah.
follows the path.
Gotcha. If you want, Gawain, we can use a regular 1x1 token, and then if combat breaks out, I can place you down with your lion, just for
Okay.
the purposes of not losing yourself in the lighting walls.
Sounds good.
So, as you guys continue to climb, you're welcome to investigate these these little shacks, for lack of a better word, if you would like, or you can just head on up all the way up to the top. There are
How long
several...
would it take?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how long would it take for us to investigate? Would that be like a couple minute process, or is that like more involved?
Um, at least to poke your head in, it would just be a couple of minutes. You can like sort of poke in, see what's going on, and then head on if you would like. You are under the impression that this is a habited area, so there are probably people here.
Oh, okay. I thought
This
these were like
is
abandoned.
no the this is the Order of the Guardians.
Okay. Then never
Um,
mind. We shall continue. God,
all
Yana's fucked so
right.
far off. Uh,
Alrighty then. Let's see. As you guys approach the switchback, well, don't go in unless you're going in. All right,
I'm just
stand
lighting
by.
it
Hold
up
on.
for
Gotcha. Hold steady for a moment. Let's see where you guys are at. 2C, and then 2D, and then 3 is up there. Okay.
See.
Let's see. And A, B, C, D. All right. As you guys pass by these houses, if you were to stop in any of them, I will go ahead and read you the description. But as you pass by these houses, I'll go ahead and draw it on the map real quick. Following this path right here, excuse me. The exterior of the final building stands apart from the facades of the others. This one over here. A tower-like structure stands inverted, its domed roof embedded in the ground, and its foundations cling firmly to Mount Baratok like a stalactite, almost as though it is rooted to the ceiling. Directly ahead is an open door frame. A door once hung from its rusted hinges bolted to the stone, but the wood has long since worn away. Again, you are welcome to investigate if you would like, or you may continue onward to the larger buildings, which sit further upward. And so that would be, as I mentioned, that would be this building here, I believe. Yes. Excuse me. Alrighty then.
Agent carry.
As you where, how does, now see, it's not clear here.
where the path goes.
Yeah, I think you have to go up the tower, right?
Yeah, you have to go up the tower here, and then it transitions on
Okay.
the second map.
That's what the other map looks like. Oh, there's
Yep.
that transitions to the other map.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Yes, so it looks like as you guys approach this inverted tower, the it is, as we described, the staircase, as there are more walkways up above that ascending through this tower will get you to be able to access.
Mm-hmm.
Realizing this, you guys poke your heads in, and the cleanly swept floors of this room sit empty. A ladder to the immediate left is propped up through to the second story, and the northern wall seems carved rather than paneled, and fitted into the stone, spanning the entire eastern wall is a sliding door, which does appear to open up and look out over the valley. The little balcony, for lack of a better word, here. Or you guys can head right up the ladder up to the second level.
Going up.
Well, hold on now. Let me get you onto the next floor. And we'll place party there. And then we'll clear half the party there.
Yeah, the maps for this chapter were not fun.
Yeah, it's
because there's no clear delineation which way they go.
They definitely are a little. It's it definitely needed a little more clarification along with the map. Like since this is like the DM Dave,
DM Andy.
DM Andy, yeah, DM Andy versions.
Andy.
They happen to be ever so slightly different from the ones in the expansion.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you guys head upward, I don't see any further description here. On the southern wall is a door frame that opens to the mountainside stairs that continues further on. Leading further, as I said, further on and further in along the path here to the Order of the Guardians. There's also another set of doors in the eastern wall as you guys ascend these stairs, where you can again look outward over the valley itself. There are several small braziers, torches, and candles here that provide a little bit of light. Excuse me. It is also not super duper dark. It's not nighttime right now, so there is plenty of visibility. If there is nothing else that you guys want to investigate here, you may continue onward. Actually, it is relatively dark, I should say, now that I'm thinking about it. The lighting here provides adequate visibility, but it is later in the evening.
Okay. You said, was there any important paperwork on the desk?
Give me an investigation check.
My strong suit.
I know, right?
Why do I even look like it's going to be anything but a -1? It's cocked. That's a 14 total.
14. There are scrawlings here as you sort of parse through them. It's loose pages that appear to more or less be elements of a cohesive manuscript. Give me a history check.
Also my strong suit.
I know, I'm just ticking every box for you tonight.
Okay. History check. It won't stay in the goddamn box. That is a 5.
A 5. It gives a history of Barovia, it seems. It notes several various occurrences. It speaks of St. Markovia. It speaks of St. Andrel. It speaks of Strahd's invasion of the valley. It speaks of the druids, the people who existed here before Strahd's conquest. It speaks of the druids who existed here before them. It seems to be a history of the Valley of Barovia.
I would love to grab that and have that for Yana and Ivor to parse over later.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Um, okay. I'm good. I just wanted to see if there was anything, remotely important.
Absolutely.
Who knows? Maybe this version of a history books is like different than the one they have now, and we're gonna learn some like new shit.
The newest shit.
I guess it would be the oldest.
Will be new old shit.
Yeah. All right. As you guys continue onward, out and around across the platform, and then up the rickety plank ladder, you guys approach a smooth hand carved. Let's see. No, that's not it. A wall nearly twice the width, and by the number of chips, cracks, and wears twice the age of the other buildings, extends from a recession in the mountainside. As you guys make your way up here. Can I... Is that... Oh, this is supposed to... This is so weird. I guess that's... Oh, and then it's... This is... Wow, you're right. It really is confusing. Because now we got to go back to the other map to get the first layer... the first level of this upper layer. That's so wild.
Yep.
This building seems to be one of the longer standing pieces of the Order's mountain complex. And from its size, you judge it likely holds communal spaces and other areas where they may interact. Let's see. The doorway is less of a door and more of like hanging pelts that you're able to sort of pull aside and step through. A smooth hand-carved table greets you as you enter, surrounded by matching chairs, and extends the length of the 30-foot-long hall. Shelves on the north end of the room are stocked with rations and utensils, and a door is set into the western wall, which hangs ajar. And you're able to push open easily. The grand hall, as you step in, braziers hang from the edge of a banister overhead and give light to a cavernous chamber. The staircase is tucked against the north wall and snakes around to a second story. And a symbol is branded into the floorboards, covering most of the room and resting over its furthest edge. Nope, the symbol is branded into the floorboards and covers most of the room, and resting over its furthest edge is a woven meditation mat, which you can see here down at the bottom of the map. Excuse me. Again, there is, as you walk through both the dining area and this common area, there is no one present. You judge it to be late enough at night that most of these people are asleep in their quarters. And you have the run of the place. Their security personnel, at the very least, is not nearly as vigilant as others that you have encountered in the past. There is a way up. You also know that there is a way out the other side, having seen where the walkway goes.
Does it appear that there's anyone inside this room?
Inside
I'm gonna look at
room.
from the door, but I just wanted to say, yeah, this room.
Gotcha. I'm sorry. It also appears that the pathway for it is up on the second level. So you would have to go up to the second level to get out to the other side. However, peeking in this room through the door, let me look. Excuse me.
Looks like a writing desk.
All right. There is an individual here. It is a female, long red hair, who has fallen asleep at the desk in the room. Just sort of like asleep on it. Luckily, the the inkwell on the desk has not been upended and spilled all over whatever she was writing. Although it's unclear if she fell asleep into wet ink and is going to come up with it all up on her face, or if it was clear and she's going to be in the clear. A nondescript desk with a nearly exhausted candle melted down to its wick takes up most of the far wall, and a robed figure is hunched over a pile of papers on the tabletop.
Do the papers at all look important?
From the door, it's hard to tell.
I will, before I do anything, I will look back towards Ned and whisper to Ned and Yana, say, I think there's someone in there. I'm trying to get as pretty much if there's paper, I'm trying to grab it for you guys because I figure you're all so smart, you could probably figure something out from any piece of it, you know. Any piece could be the key.
Would it be easier to describe it with Mage Hand?
Oh shit, I forgot I can do that. I grab it with Mage Hand. I forgot I took that with Wizard Initiate Cantrip. Or Wizard Initiate Feat.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Ned. I wanted my gravity powers back.
You know me. There's a way to do something not physically, and that's gonna do it.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Not at disadvantage from the armor because this is your mage hand. So just a flat stealth.
Guidance.
So would that be an advantage because of the boots?
The boots aren't going to count in this either. This is more for your mage hand.
Understood. Okay. You said guidance, stealth check. I have a +6. Okay, let's roll the guidance first. So 4. All right, so I got a +10. Gotta stay on the damn thing. Okay, that's 24.
24. You do manage to get a few pages with the mage hand out just quietly enough. She sort of rolls and out of the way just a little bit, and you're able to pull a couple of pages out quietly and spirit them back to you. Looking over them, they appear to be more, let's see.
I hand them to Yana.
These appear to be recent events, relatively speaking. It speaks of the preparations the city of Valakia is making for one of their upcoming festivals. Or perhaps not one of their upcoming festivals, but perhaps their most recent one, the Festival of the White Sun, which is where Lady Wachter says that she ran into Leo Delisnia most recently. So this was recent events, more news stories than historical moments. But again, guarding and sort of maintaining the knowledge and histories of Barovia here. However, she remains undisturbed.
Okay. Is there anything else in the room of interest that I can see from the door?
Not that you can see from the door.
Okay. Is there an actual door, or is it just a doorway?
This is... This is a doorway. There is no. I'm going to say there's no door here to be opened or closed.
Okay. Just look back at Ned and Yana. I think that's it. I think we should move on.
Moving on.
All right. I wish these... Oh, you know why? I'm looking at the wrong area. Okay. Need a scroll? I don't need a scroll. Okay, so that is C. And that is D. All right, so. Is that... The stairs in the center are there if you wish to ascend, having seen that the pathway continues from the second floor out the west of this building.
Wait, up here?
No, Gawain, you're in the right spot. Yana, that's not visible. The door is shut. If you guys wish to explore there, you may. And just take a peek around, see what else is down here.
Oh, yeah, sure. Up to you, Yana.
I'll go wherever.
Might as well gather as much stuff as we can.
Fair enough, I suppose. Poking your head in that ladder does ascend. And it seems to exit the house. As you ascend into the room, you see that you ascend into the second floor. Where is that? This thing is walled off, though. I'll drag you guys out anyway. Let's see, Yana, you're there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put Gawain there, and Ned, I'll put you on top of Gawain.
Whoa.
I'm first.
That open out the back? Let's see. Oh, it sure does. So it opens out the... Oh, okay, interesting. See, it helps to look at the look at the light layer where you've made it.
Uh-huh.
As you ascend the ladder, it just opens out into the open air. And as you circle around and poke your head around the corner, you do see that there is a ladder here that ascends onto the walkway. Bypassing any sort of situation inside that building entirely, as you just sort of zoop and then right out. You can ascend back up onto the walkway. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Why are you not... Okay, that's fine. As you guys approach the upper... Oh boy, do I have to go back to the first layer again?
Yes.
Oh my. These maps, bro.
Right.
DM Andy. Alright, so you guys are out here. And you feel free to place yourself as you see fit.
Sorry. All right. I'm gonna let Yana
cool.
be up front. Because you're gonna notice way more shit than me. Especially traps.
Maybe.
That's an investigation check.
That doesn't mean they're
You
doing it.
can't. If you can't make it, we're fucked.
Uh-huh. So, I'm guessing this is a real door?
Yes. Reinforced iron secures the doorway of this structure at the end of the path. A cascade of water rushes down the mountain behind the building, raining down into the haze hundreds of feet below. The movement of the water seeming to keep it from freezing all the way, despite the high temperatures and the high elevation and frigid temperatures around you. Okay.
I guess I'll check to see if it's locked.
It is.
Is it trapped?
Yana, would you like to? That's also.
Give me an investigation check.
Don't
19.
forget the guidance.
Yeah, you do get guided.
19 plus 13 or 23.
23. No traps that you can see.
Cool. I will get out my thieves'
Traps you can
tools.
smell?
Say again?
Any traps you can smell? Because you specified C.
Or here.
Or here.
Mhm.
Well, nothing to your lupine senses, shall we say.
I will get my lockpicking kit out. Really glad I learned how to do this because Ivor's not fucking here.
Guidance.
Would we like to
Sweet.
try knocking first?
Well, my concern is that it's going to raise a lot of alarms where if there's no one in there, maybe we don't raise the alarm.
But if there is
Yep.
somebody in there, more alarms. Less alarms with
alarm-
knocking.
But they can't talk is the problem.
Why can't
Or
they talk?
vocalize. Remember they said
Is it a silent order?
order in the mountains, guarding important dangerous knowledge, oath of silence for the order. They have one person called the Orator who can speak. So maybe this is the Orator's quarters.
That would make sense. At the very least, they could open the door.
Okay. I'm always happy to talk first. I'm just, these chapters kind of go a little crazy sometimes, so sometimes we just gotta go with it.
Exactly. That's why I figured I'd let Nedro rub off on me a little bit and try to do things the right way.
It's a weird time to have me rub off on you.
Right? Just full of surprises.
Fun.
Suppose.
Knock, knock, knock.
All right, let's see. Interesting. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, he's realizing things.
Cool. So, all right. So you knock on the door. Is that's not what I want to see. That is what I want to see.
It's me to rub off on you.
4D?
Gwen.
There is no 4D.
Oh. Goddamn, what did I write?
No, there isn't.
You we're rubbing in the wrong direction in your quote.
Oh, goddamn. Yes.
Yeah, reverse to me and you.
I hate when you rub it in the wrong direction.
It doesn't get the job done. So,
Delisnia?
I don't know. We're looking for him.
You
Gonna
are
tell
looking
him.
for him.
Where in the world is Delisnia?
Sarah, off the top of your head, do you remember what area he's supposed to be in? I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to figure out if it tells me where the party finds him.
I don't remember.
I'm going to say.
And let's say it's this room right here.
Let's replace the door. Best to keep warm. I'm going to say he's in his quarters.
So not the
And
nickel or the dime. Got it.
so correct, not the nickel. So as you odds or evens?
I always go
Evens.
evens because the odds are never in my favor.
The odds are never in your favor. No response.
Do I hear or smell any personages inside?
Give me a perception check.
Can I have Orion do that as well, DM?
Yes.
Guidance.
Because cool.
Guidance for Yana.
Dirty
Cool.
30.
Good God.
They
Like a
perceive
15.
everything.
Good thing it wasn't
No,
a natural 30.
Right?
Yeah, it's a 15 from quite literally half from Orion.
Orion picks up several scents. It's unclear if these people are here or if they're just on the wind, because this is a habited establishment. There are people here, but you haven't seen any yet. So Orion is picking up a couple of scents. Yana, you pick up, there is definitely one scent that is stronger than all of the others. And it is one that you recognize, but only from other chapters of this tome. It is
Lady Walker.
Lady Walker. It is Leo Delisnia.
Okay.
And your ears, as you knock, they perk up, and you hear a steady, rhythmic breathing start and begin to breathe faster. And just very slight movements. Somebody has woken up and is trying very hard to move about stealthily.
Okay.
What's the floor made out of?
Is it made of wood?
Yes, it is logs, not planks.
Are there any windows at all, or just a single door?
This is just the door that you can see.
Okay. Trying to think of what I want to do here. So I will call softly through the door, saying,
one more piece of information. I'm so sorry. With your 30 perception check, he is upstairs.
Okay. No windows up there either.
Let me look. Upstairs. Let me see. I don't believe so.
Okay.
It seems that windows would be a source of heat loss, and this building was built to keep everything in.
Yes. So I will call through the door softly so that it doesn't necessarily echo through the rest of the valley, but loud enough that the occupant can hear. And I'll say, Leo, there's friends that would like to speak with you.
Give me a. I assume you mean this genuinely.
Oh, of course.
Persuasion check,
With my
May I
bonus-
give the help action?
Please.
please do.
And a guidance from me.
Right. So with the guidance, it is a 18.
And Gawain, as you help out, how are you? What do you do to contribute to this?
We have candy.
I think Gawain is fully because he's tried this gambit one time and it's worked for him when we were interviewing that guy from the circle when Strahd was doing the stuff to the Thanes. Gawain is just going to essentially try to convince him that we are somehow like apparitions from somewhere else that are here to help. That we are here to simply talk and gather information.
Okay. Interesting. Sounds good. So, Yana, what does it bring your total to?
18.
18.
Excellent number.
Which
So
is an
Could I get?
successful.
Oh, that's never mind.
Which is an
Um,
excellent number.
Yeah, I'll just give a bardic just in case before we adjudicate if that succeeds or fails. Yana has it for an hour just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if that's considered a failure or not.
I go ahead and roll the Bardic.
Damn, that 1d6.
Takes me up to a 21.
21.
It's a really good number. Super success.
It's
Mhm.
21. You hear your wolf ears here. He slowly steps around the room upstairs, which is very close. It sounds like it's right up there. This your side of the house, or of this abode, and begins to creep his way down. You hear this stairs creak as he descends, and then slowly, ever so soft footfalls approaching to the door. What kind of friends? What kind of apparitions do you claim to be?
Friends
This-
against Strahd.
This will be quite hard to understand or accept, but we are from a different time where we are still fighting Strahd. 1,000 years in the future, but we are on the verge of potentially freeing the valley and bringing the dawn back, breaking the night.
This is. This. I am finally going. I am going mad. I have. You hear his footsteps as he takes several steps away and turns and takes several steps back, and you hear his voice sort of get quieter and then louder. I've finally begun to lose. I've lost my grip on reality. What is this? I should have known this was too. This was no good. This was.
Hey, why don't you humor us? Whether or not you've lost your mind, a simple conversation won't hurt.
Give me a persuasion check.
Gonna guide myself through this bitch. Um,
Would could I
do I
get
get
the
the
help
help
action?
action because they were basically already saying shit anyway?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, we'll count that.
sweet.
23 plus a D4,
Yeah, that natural one would have been rough.
25.
Yikes. You know, Leo, what is the worst that could happen? If you're going mad, then there's no one here. If you're not going mad, then you have friends here. It's perhaps not win-win. But at the very least, as this like not reinforced wood but metal door opens, and he looks at all of you.
I have Orion sitting as non-threateningly as possible, just in the back, just like kind of doing the like paws up in the air, like almost like rub my belly kind of vibes, but like not quite there yet.
Open your mouths, or open your mouths. Show me your teeth.
I keep mine closed. Or do I? No, because I don't look like me. So I open
You look like some random human or whatever we are. Shall do that.
But I do it tentatively because I know that I have fangs.
Wait a minute. I should be fine. That's fun. He looks. And he turns without saying a word and goes to stoke the fire, leaving the door open, and sort of like get the fire going again as it is burned down to embers in the fireplace.
May we come in? Actually, I'm not going to ask him if we can come in. I'm just going to walk in because that would be concerning if I asked him if we could come in. That might be like he's a vampire mode. I'm just going to be like, cool, walk in.
Yeah, we've all seen sinners.
As you think this and you realize that it crystallizes that is exactly what he was doing. He was not about to invite anybody in. He wants to see if you can enter of your own accord. And as each of you are able to step over the threshold uninvited, a look of relief washes over his face. Safe for another night, at the very least.
Leo, it is. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Do ghosts drink tea?
Yes.
On
I
occasion.
prefer jasmine.
I will put on some tea.
To be clear, it's hard to explain. We're not exactly ghosts. We're not that either. I don't really think it
Yeah.
matters what we are, though.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna get out some of the good tea I have from the bag of holding, the puzzle box of holding, and I'm gonna have be like, Nedro, could you steep this?
I shall steep it.
Lovely. That's fun. Excuse me. And as he begins to get some basic refreshments, please close the door. It is bitter cold out there.
Mage hand
it close.
Oh.
It is definitely more than 10 pounds, so the two hands together are required to close it. That was fun.
Ugh.
On my end, both of you guys said it at the same time, which is great. And we'll pick up with this conversation next time.
Cool.
Fabulous.
Okay, sounds good.
Hopefully we'll have Ivor and a Riss with us next week as they apparate in from the ether. Of course, Leo will think nothing of it, as they were here the whole time. What are you talking about? Yeah, this was tons of fun. I only managed to I wasn't able to familiarize myself with the whole details, ins and outs of this module. And as I was glancing over it, trying to find where he was, I saw some fun things of this chapter in the tome. And I was like, "Ooh, this will be fun. You guys will enjoy this." So it'll be a good chapter.
Yes, it will.
I'm very excited for it. But yes, we will pick back up there next week. Thank you to everyone who joined us live for these several hours that we sit here and we play games with each other and share these stories, come up with these characters, and figure out what we're going to do here. I appreciate you guys carving the time out of your evening to come join us, even if it was only for a portion of the stream. And if you are watching on the VODs, just as much love. I really appreciate the time that you carve out coming back to it if you aren't able to watch it all in one shot, because that's quite a commitment. But to hear the stories that we're telling, and it makes me happy that you guys enjoy what we're doing. So I thank you very much for joining us. And I hope that you guys all have a wonderful night. Always remember, you are the legend beyond the dragon's tail. Good night, everybody.